So I have cameraman number 1 here, Yuki cameraman number 2 in the back. Who is the secret cameraman that is holding the camera right now? Some say it's Chef Ken. Some say we even got the shake camera. Very good. So today I am happy to be with a couple of my favorite guys here in the background. One of them, Yuki, is hiding out in the background. He's a little bit shy sometimes. And the secret cameraman behind me is even more shy. We're just finishing up eating some food at Delish Deli and we're about to head out to the camera shop for Yuki. He's very excited. And anyhow, look forward to having you guys follow along.
He was funny because he's serious like this.
Crazy. Flash cameraman.
See you.
Thanks.
See you, Yuki-san.
Thanks, Fred.
Bye. See you again. Bye. Take a look.
So I'm with my secret business partner here, Roland. Don't tell anybody his name, but we're gonna check out his new office, some new things he did. So we're about to head on out to get Yuki's new camera. It's a big day for him because he's gonna lose all his money, but it's worth it because it's an awesome camera.
Do you know in Japan a lot of vending machine there?
Oh,
yes.
But is it true like you could buy like a camera or like all kinds of like headsets? And
Yeah, somewhere, yeah. Yes, you can buy like headset or what else? Maybe phone, yeah.
So we caught the secret cameraman's motorcycle in the wild. It's what you'd expect from him, right? So one of the things that I think is interesting to think about in this day and age is how different things have changed in 50 years, in 30 years, even in 10 years. Just for us to be talking and to be communicating with each other, you're sitting there doing whatever you're doing on your phone, on your TV, on your computer, I don't know. Here I am in the Philippines. Where are you at? Let me know in the comments below. But we're able to have this dialogue together to kind of get to know each other on some type of level through communications, through talking, through video in a way that was never possible before. But it means that life is so different. The privacy that we once had is not there anymore, right? You know a bit about me. Through whatever you share, I know a bit about you. How much of our life should we be sharing with each other? Let me know what you think. Secret cameraman has an awesome motorcycle. I got a Toyota SUV. There's something wrong with this.
Hi guys.
Thank you. How are you? Thank you, sir. So it's just a rumor. Don't let anybody know, but I hear the guards here are actually secret ninja killers trying to destroy the coronavirus. Watch out for them. They look nice, but they're secret assassins.
I cannot say anything. It's too much exciting.
So privacy. So we're talking about privacy as the secret cameraman stuffs the camera right in my face. For me, I'm really a pretty private person. Even when it comes to sharing on Facebook and social media, I really only share things that I would want anybody in the world, even pure strangers that never knew me, to be able to see. Because the reality is, everybody can see your social media. It's not just people that you add as friends that are able to see it. There's inevitably governments or other agencies that are recording what's on our social media. That's not some crazy conspiracy theory. It's just the reality of our world today. It's not like 50 years ago where things that you said and did you could monitor. It's really impossible to be totally private unless you live somewhere where there's no internet, in the middle of a desert or mountains where there's no cameras and where you're not ever connected to the internet. Chances are there's a lot more people that know about your life than ever before. Should we care about these things? I think when it comes down to thinking about privacy, there's really some benefits and there's really some things that are not so helpful as well. When it comes to the benefits, I think that the world is so much closer than it ever used to be before. People from around the globe are able to connect together, whether that's with friendship or business. People that we used to know maybe from 10 years ago, 30 years ago, depending on how old you are all there, and it's easy to have access to your whole life more than ever before. So I think relationships that were once lost, or family relationships that have kind of cooled down because of distance and time, are able to be renewed because of the internet and because of video and being able to share with each other. I think of my cousin Jeff in Oregon, and he's always posting some crazy videos of his life in Oregon with his dog or his wife or at work. And I get to see Jeff on a level that I wouldn't have otherwise if it weren't for social media.
Get my new baby. Sonia. I'm shaking. Tommy is shaking because hungry? No.
We get a camera for Yuki. This is your favorite customer for the day. Yuki coming to buy a new camera.
Hi miss, do you remember me?
Hello? Really? Something fishy? Just kidding.
There's something going on behind the scenes here that I don't quite know yet, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
This one, miss.
We're trying to find a discount here for Yuki, otherwise he's gonna be homeless, living on the streets with no money left.
Actually, I brought cash. Aircon is working here.
Voila!
Yeah.
Nothing, voila! Voila. How come voila only works one way and not the other way? Christmas in January.
Late Christmas present.
I've watched your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Of course.
Thank this guy. Thanks.
That's really nice. Everybody are friends who loves camera.
Yeah. Camera family.
Camera family. But by the way, I'm so hungry.
Let's get some
Maybe
food.
I'm really too much excited. Thank you guys for attending my, what's that, special time to get new baby.
I'm just finishing a next bar. Gotta watch my diet. I'm gonna be rolling. We have a bet this year. Whoever's gonna lose 50 pounds the quickest has to do a special dinner at Vikings. We're just gonna see what happens. I love having somebody fill up my gas tank for me. In the US, used to have that option, but not in most states. Oregon, I think, still does that for you, but everywhere else, you gotta pump your own gas, so it's nice to be lazy sometime. Let somebody else do it.
Zero starter. You will save gasoline. Full tank.
So in the Philippines, either they have high tech showing you how many seconds until it's gonna turn red, or in most cases, they don't have any stop signs or any lights. People just kind of start pulling out because you're never gonna get out in the middle of the road if you don't start coming out in the middle of oncoming traffic. You can see right in front of us, same kind of deal. These guys are never gonna get out unless they just pull in front of me. So when it comes to my own privacy, even though I'm sharing more and more of my life on YouTube and social media, I'm still curating my life to an extent. So I think that's one area of social media where what we see is curated. It's a little bit like a TV show where we're deciding what to cut and what to keep in. On a personal level, I don't talk a lot about my kids. I haven't shown photos of them yet, not necessarily against that, but I'm slower to do that. You know, my partner Grace is an enormous part of my life. I haven't mentioned her much in the video, again, on purpose. It's not that it's not an important part of my life, it's not that I'm shy about it completely, but I'm just choosing to take a little bit more time when it comes to some of the most important areas of my life. Once you share those on camera, they're always there. And so what goes through my head is that I really need to think through, especially the sacred parts of my life, the most important people, some of the most important moments. Do I really want those on camera, or do I want to keep some of those things private? For me, it's something I keep thinking through. I'd be curious to hear what you think of those things as well.
So geek.
Ready, guys? This is the basement. So we're in Cebu City in the Philippines, and one of the most, actually not one of the most, the most important holiday during the year is called Sinulog. And mostly it's just a huge party. There's a million people out, but because of the pandemic this year, they're not sure what they're gonna do with it. Definitely won't be the main celebration, which just has tens of thousands of people. But they might do something virtual, time will tell. But you can see people over here lining up to take some photos, and it's mostly a really great time to come to Cebu City for. So we're back at Delish Deli. We've had a great time today with Yuki getting his new baby Sony, and spending some time together, shooting and hanging out. It's pretty awesome when work feels like play. But what about privacy? For me, when it comes to privacy, my thoughts are that it's worth giving up just a little bit of privacy to have more human connection. I think all of us were made for relationships and to grow closer to each other. And part of that means that we need to open up a little bit, share a little bit more of ourselves, expose a little bit more of ourselves in order to have the opportunity of growing closer together. So be wise with it. Don't share things in your life publicly or on social media that you wouldn't want everybody to know about. But open yourself up enough, take a little bit of risk in order to grow closer to those around you. As always, love having you guys watch. Thank you for taking your time, and have a great day.
Have a great day.